Hey people, Mark here on Creating Your Digital Life, and today I wanted to talk about why it's important to start investing in yourself in a financial and non-financial matter as well. So let's get into it. Well, the first thing I like to say is that when people think about investing in themselves, they take the word investment literally, which is a good thing because you should be thinking about how you can make financial decisions and make investments that can yield dividends in the long run. But the first step to that is actually how to save the money that enables you to make the kind of investments you want. So I think I made a video about this earlier about how to eliminate the vampire costs that occur on your everyday or every monthly expenses. So what I mean is that, just to give a brief overview, you may have these recurring costs of subscriptions, memberships, or anything else that are unnecessary. So therefore, it is advisable to grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, make a list, and see what can be eliminated. The other thing with that is that if you once have a clear structure of your spending, you're able to redistribute that amount of money and turn it into something more lucrative. So therefore, the investments that I was talking about, whether that's, talking about stocks, bonds, properties, anything else that can help you multiply the amount that you have actually invested in it. Of course, being cautious and careful is important because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket necessarily. Now, the other thing that I would say is that, with that being the financial part, but the most important thing that you can do in terms of investment, which is even more important than the stock market or anything else, is investing in skills and abilities that can help you stay pretty much ahead of the market, to put it this way. Now, why am I saying this? So the reason you should be considering developing new skills and abilities is because I think we can all agree the world is always changing, so is the job market and everything else within the economy. So therefore, you should ask yourself why you should be staying the same and always have the certain set of skills for a specific job or within a company that may be obsolete within a couple of years. Therefore, I would recommend always taking up a new course, potentially every 2 to 3 months. The reason I'm talking about that time period is because imagine as if you were preparing for a new job interview, a new role that you want to apply for. You would need to, first of all, learn about the skills that are necessary for that particular position, but also be able to lay the foundations and start developing them. Once you get to that level, which usually takes about 2 to 3 months, you would be more confident that you can take on more tasks, and not to mention that you would have a higher market value, to put it this way, if you were to apply for any other role within the company or outside. But the point is that you would be more flexible and you would have the opportunity to decide wherever you want to go. This is one of the reasons actually why I started the digital life as well, because among, let's say, shooting videos, editing them, I would also learn about multiple other skills like designing a website, how to attract the right audience, how to create an ad and a message that actually resonates with other people, and find the services and products that resonate with me. But that's just a brief overview. The point I want to make is that if you choose any kind of other endeavor, you should be able to always develop and reevaluate your skills on a regular basis because, like I said, the market and the conditions are always changing, especially with a more accelerated economy that we're living these days. With the digital age upon us already, we need to be able to have transferable skills to stay ahead of the competition and the market. So therefore, you need to pick roles and also positions that enable you to learn and develop constantly, to have better income, to have a more stable life in the long run. And on that note, I wanted to emphasize one other thing. If you choose to develop a skill or an ability and want to take up a course, do not go for the ones that are free. Always choose the ones that require some kind of money and investment on your end as well. And what I mean is that that's time and energy, some kind of additional effort, not just looking at the videos and taking in the material as it is. The simple reason behind this is because the fact that if you are investing all of your energy, time, and money, you feel obliged to follow that kind of course and not just let the training slip through the cracks. So, in other words, you will be more effective and kind of like being the boss of yourself to, essentially develop these abilities that you want to do. So there you have it, my skills and, not my skills, what was I saying? Anyway, so that's my insight on how you can invest in yourself, develop skills and abilities that can enable you to have a higher market value, and also how to make investments that enable you to have a more stable future. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, let me know in the comments down below if you have any suggestions for the next video. And until then, take care and hope you have a nice day.